Hello, everybody. What's that noise? Seriously, what the heck is that? So, how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing good. I don't know what this is. I've not... So what is... I wonder what is bound to... Probably something bad. Let me see. What is bound to J? All follow me. Yeah, that's bad. I want to just assign it to nothing. I could assign it to something stupid. Okay, I'll probably never push that. So... No, it's still doing it. You know, I hate all these whistles. I have a few assigned to a certain thing, and the rest stay put. J is still set to follow me because I didn't hit accept. Or applied, sorry. Yeah, we're off to a slow start. So, what are we doing tonight? Well, I need to first look at the status of everyone here. Make sure they aren't following me. No, everyone's good. So I've been doing a little work on the house. As you may have seen in my last stream, I've started streaming Skyrim VR. Pretty fun. I'm going to continue doing that, but I'm going to try to kind of leapfrog this with ARK. So here you can see I've done a little work to the house. To our base here. Nothing needed. It's all just aesthetic. But, you know, makes the place more livable. Got a little bar here. And this is all from the Eco Decor mod. Sit at the bar and, I don't know, not have drinks. Got an extra fridge and just some knick-knacky stuff here and there to make it look nice. And then I went ahead and put up this because I felt like we had so much space. So I just kind of put a loft up here that's for storage. So this will fill up as we go. I can put more stuff up here and as we need it, but this will be kind of like our storage loft. What else has gone in? It's nighttime now, isn't it? Great. Some of the things that we've got here, we have a tech raptor. And this tech raptor, I know raptors really aren't they aren't very good. But this one was 180. It was a 180 tech raptor and it had such cool colors. Kind of this like black, red stuff going on. It was so cool. And I thought, I'm taming it. Then we got this one from Easter. I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, you saw pictures. People were kind of freaking out about it a bit. How did you get these colors? And I just saw it and I tamed it. I didn't... It wasn't a great level. It was like 108 or something. But, yeah. Just tamed it up. It's cool at, yeah, let me shut off the graphics. I like the dark side here, where you can see the colors, the glowy colors. Pretty cool. But you know, what is it good for? It's really not good for much of anything. Going out and dying. I had tamed a 174 Carno that I was going to breed. I don't know if I got that on the last stream or not. I don't think so. The last ARK stream. Might have done that off cam, but I tamed a 174 Carno male, and then I saw a 180 female and was trying to use it to pull it back to the taming pen, and in doing that I got pinned by a Carcanos and Spino, both high levels, and they killed everything, including me. So I lost the Carno I tamed, I lost the 180 I was trying to tame, and I of course myself died. So that was a complete wipe. Here we have Mommy and Daddy. Now these are our breeding couple. They aren't going to get to do anything other than do it. So we're keeping those here. And they've been cranking out. See if you see the they are just ugly, crappy brown with green belly, both of them. It's because I think they are related. But ARK doesn't care about those kind of things. And they have been cranking out clones of themselves. And because of that, that's what I've been naming them. We have Clone 1, Clone 2, Clone 3. Clone 1 and 3 are imprinted. Clone 2 asks for Prime Jerky to imprint it, and I didn't have any of that, so it didn't get imprinted. But I was thinking of taking these out and seeing how much damage they can do. Oh, also, which I did catch in the last ARK stream, is Carrot here. And I really like Carrot. It's a female roll rat that's orange with green, and it looked like a big carrot. So that's why I named it that, but I don't know. The pictures I posted on Instagram really didn't get a very good response. I don't know if people just don't like roll rats or what. I thought it was kind of a neat color combination. But let me make sure. Yeah, we're alright. I'll put these in there. So I wanted to go out and kill some things, but it's nighttime right now. What is our status here? You know, Aberration's kind of weird. So we got 50% day, 50% night. Okay. Where are we at? 23. The only other thing I've added, I started like putting up dividers here, but it's not necessary. It's just kind of aesthetics again. And then I built that thing on the roof. I don't know. Oh, I wonder why it does that sometimes. Just nosedives. I think maybe it's because I'm hitting shift to go faster. That's probably why. Classy. Yeah, I think so. So I built this up here. I don't know why I built it. I wanted to kind of create some sort of structural integrity for this tower, but I don't think it accomplished that. So, not sure how I'm going to pull that off. But it's a nice landing place for flyers, which there aren't in Aberration, unless I bring them here, which I have. And Jet, I've showed it before, it's just insane. It's just a crazy, crazy snow owl. Almost 980 melee damage, 8,000 health, and 3,400. I should start putting more into stamina probably. But I just can't get over how much damage it does. It's imprinted, that's why it's doing so much damage and everything. You know, that reminds me, I haven't gone over and checked the greenhouse stuff I did a while ago. But we'll take the Ravagers over, because I want to take them out and kind of get a feel of how strong they are. Because we're going to be taking those down into the blue. Here, I'll just grab, speaking of blue, let me grab blue bulbs here. Need a level? Yeah, you do. Range, let's do regen, I guess? I don't know. So I'm not just gonna wait around for morning. Let's go and see. I think I've got them all following. No? Yep. Now, because the Clone 1 here is imprinted, he's so much faster than the others. I should pick that up. Okay. And I put on the special skin for the Ravager saddle because, frankly, you can't tell them apart. So, see if I go flat out here, I lose them pretty easily. Now the thing that always sucks is raptors, because they knock you off your mount. Come on, guys. But if you can do a little hop sometimes, just before they... Uh-oh. You lost your charge. I was gonna say it sounded like a raptor, but it's not. Well, it is, but it's not the kind we care about. It's a bunny oviraptor. Great footage, huh? Wish this stinking light pet would turn back on. It's set to auto turn on when it's regen, so it will eventually. Ooh, a blue drop. They are usually very disappointing. Are they coming on. There we go. You guys with me, or what? Another blue one. Terrible level. So let's see about getting these guys out of the water so the piranhas don't attack them, and let's go get that drop, shall we? There is a light bug down here. Interesting. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't even care about those things. Here, I'll pick it up anyway. You can't throw them underwater. Okay. Wow. Sure go a ways. Okay, let's go turn around here. Let's go check out our greenhouse. 400. Oh yeah. All kinds of narco. Now we've got to get into doing the corn and potatoes and carrots and all that good stuff. So weird that there's a green gash icon at the top right, even though you can't use the attack. Yeah, I know. I really thought at least the leader, the pack leader, would be able to do bleed. Yeah. It almost feels like it's a bug. But apparently not. They've never fixed it. You guys carry these. I'm not going to carry them. Oops. I'll carry the bullets. Thanks. Interesting. Gosh, those bunny oviraptors sound just like regular raptors walking around in the dark. It's coming? Yeah, okay. And they're stuck. And they're gone. Okay, come on. What are you doing? Wow. Usually if you have them following single file like this, like one following the other, they don't get jammed up so much, but prove me wrong. I'm gonna see how much trouble these guys can get into. I mean, they are all clones, so I can make more. They're stuck behind a tree. That's what I was talking about a few nights ago, is that the pathing in the AI pathing in ARK is just, it feels incomplete. There should be no AI navigation underneath rocks, so they shouldn't think that they can validly walk there. But since ARK is Unreal based, I know Unreal has this ability, and I don't know why. I'm sure there must be a reason. Well, here's the reason, right here. Here's the reason they don't use it. Is because I can go do this, and I can break the rock, and then there should be valid navigation underneath here, which is a common problem in any game that has breakables. So it shouldn't have been such a big deal, but I don't know. As we all know, Wildcard has, for the most part, moved on to their next whatever, and isn't really. They don't seem as concerned about ARK anymore. I mean, just take a look at the Sarco over here, spinning in circles. What is that, a dead bulb dog or something? Sheep. Oh. I'll take that. Yeah, they're pretty strong. I guess I'll just continue with melee. Not really sure what a good solid pack would be. 5? Would that be better? I could make 5 clones and then go down into the dangerous blue area. I really need my tribe mate to get on here so that she can make me some. She can learn the engrams for the radiation suits. Or I could just drink my mind wipe tonic, I guess, because I just don't have the points. 16? Come on. I can't do anything with 16. Howdy, guys. See, they can make us bleed. We're like monumentally huger than them level-wise, but they have a huge advantage on us, which is weird. So much faster. Come on, guys. Ooh, Rock Drake. And you are 24. I think you are dead. Come on, attack me. I really need to get me one of those. Except I need the suit, I'm pretty sure. Since I brought the snow owls over here, I could, of course, be a little cheaty and go fly and get some rock drake eggs, but I think I still need the suit. Otherwise, I'm just going to die of radiation. See, look at this. It's ridiculous. Here they are, both stuck on a rock. Here you go. You're free till the next rock. Has anybody tried Atlas? I haven't tried it since it was released, and I kind of was like, nah. It was really buggy and kind of felt very in development. So I thought, I'm not going to play it for a while. But I haven't. It's been months and months I haven't tried it. I don't know if it's worth going back and visiting or not yet. I was joined up with the people from Dragon Punk over there. Is that another one? What's the... Oh, no. And so they went through this whole process of getting me in their group, and then I kind of logged out and never came back to Atlas, so I felt kind of bad. So now I'm kind of don't even want to go back because everyone will be like, "Oh, you're back." It's great colors, but I'd like it to be better level. So Okay, here's a tech dino. Which we need the oil for so we can keep the lights on. And we didn't get any. Guess I could have tried using a pick, but... so here's the way down into the bad blue area. At least one of the ways. Oh, crap. Not what I wanted to run into. Okay, here we go. Such cool colors. Okay, we killed it. We killed it. Yeah. Of course we killed it. Yeah, I knew it all along. Last time I ran into a basilisk, it killed everything. Okay. I didn't get a level for that. Did anyone? Well, you're leveled up. Clone 2 is leveled up. 1. And I don't see the basilisk skin on Clone 2. I'm going to give you more... Let's see if we can get you up to 300. Nope. What about Clone 3? Clone 3 needs a saddle. You got the kill. Wow, fancy. And you got 4 points. That's good. Let's see here. Let's get you up to 2,000 here. And... we could dump the rest into melee, frankly. Okay. This one actually should be stronger than 2, since 1 and 3 are imprinted and 2 is not. We really need to get a Megasaurus. That'd be cool. There you go. Get that charge built back up. Gotcha. There's more Ravagers. Come on, guys. Now, I'm not going to be feeling bad about killing any high-level Ravagers because our breeding couple makes higher-level Ravagers, so I'm not really missing anything. Although, I'm not sure if there's... I've not been that into breeding. I'm not sure if there is a benefit to using, you know, like bringing in quote-unquote new blood into your breeding. I don't know. I'm gonna get lost down here is what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna find the way out, and that's gonna be it. Wow, there's all kinds of trouble down here. There's a berry. Is that any good? Oh, hello, Sarko. You can't just leave us alone, huh? Oh, no. Here comes the Carcanos. Uh-oh. Something's not going right. It's not that high a level. Am I not hitting it? There. What was going on? Huh. Not here. Ah. Okay, so we got out of that one. Yeah, ARK is pretty. No, I mean, the game is one of these like conundrums, kind of. It's you love it and you hate it, you know? I mean, obviously I love it. I play nothing but ARK. With all the games I have to play, I shouldn't be playing ARK every night. I should be playing some of the billions of backlog I have on Steam. But I don't. I come back to ARK because even though it has its problems, it's just... I like the fact that I make my game. I'm the one that's choosing my adventure. The game isn't shoving quests at me. It's not shoving missions at me. It's like, I mean, it is a survival game, but it's not a survival game because survival happens at the beginning, but then there's this point in the game when you get control of your life. You're not running from things anymore, and you're actually the one creating your own adventure, and then you're deciding what to do and how you want to advance and what's important to you, and the game isn't telling you what is important to you, and that's really a rare thing. I mean, how many AAA games these days, and I don't know if ARK is actually considered AAA, but how many AAA games these days are like shoving the quest in your face constantly? You're always got these UI pop-ups saying, like, you should be doing this, and oh, there's a quest nearby, and it's like, and giving you like all these markers and pointing you to directions and kind of like shoving the game down your throat, you know? And ARK doesn't do that. And that's really cool for people that are into that, because I know some people aren't. For instance, if you've ever played Morrowind, even more than the other games in the Elder Scrolls series, Morrowind didn't shove anything in your face. Oh no, I'm not defending myself. I'm just talking. Believe me, Pumpkin, you're the only regular I have. You can. But when you play Morrowind, the game wouldn't. It just threw you in the world. It's like, here you are. And some people were like, "Oh my god, that's so awesome! I can do whatever I want." And other people I've talked to, when they played Morrowind, they were just like, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. I just shut it off because nothing was telling me what to do. So that's like two different kinds of personalities that people have, and I'm the I'm the one that loves having nobody pointing and telling me what to do, and that's what ARK does. ARK says, here you are, here's this world, and here's these things you can tame, you can not tame, you can do whatever you want, and that's what attracts me to it. That's why I like ARK so much. I just, like everyone, you always wish the thing you love was better, and everyone's got an idea of what that is. I listened to one of the YouTubers that plays ARK a lot, Syntac, and he makes me laugh because he always is talking about, come on ARK devs, this should be fixed by now, and it's such an easy fix, and like he has, he really has absolutely no idea what is an easy fix and what isn't an easy fix. He's sheerly just coming up with his opinion of, oh, this is so easy to fix. Really, he doesn't know. So, ooh, there's a basilisk over there. 150. I don't really want to mess with the 150 basilisk. I'd like to tame a 150 basilisk, but I don't really know how to do that, frankly. Don't they use don't they need rock drake eggs or something like that? So anyway, I really, really like ARK, but there are, we always wish it was better than it is. I really want to try the Isles. The Isles? What's the name of the game? I think it's the Isles. The one where you are the dino. It looks really interesting. You play the dino. So you start out as a baby and you have to survive to become an adult. It looked really interesting, and I really want to just jump on Steam and buy it, but it's in early development and I've heard there's some issues, and so I've been kind of just sitting around waiting for the Steam summer sale to pick it up if it goes on sale, because I always feel better when I buy something on sale, and then if it turns out to be kind of crappy, I'm like, okay, well, I bought it on sale. But if you buy full price, then you're like, God, I'm such an idiot. But it looks interesting. I want to give it a try. Yeah, it sounds... I watched a few YouTubers play it, and it's really, really cool. And you sniff the air and stuff to to find tracks and track your prey, or if you're herbivore, you defend yourself, and it looks a lot of fun. What is that? Is that another basilisk? Oh no, it's freaking... No, it's not a basilisk. Yeah. But right now, since I bought that VR set, I've been really into playing the VR stuff, and I started streaming. I don't know if anyone's seen. I started streaming Skyrim VR. It's a little weird because I've played Skyrim all the way to the end, and I already know everything for the most part. But it's still trippy to be in VR, and you're actually there. So I thought of alternating. One night ARK, one night Skyrim VR. I want to just sprint, but if I sprint, I lose these guys. So, I don't know, I've been kind of floundering around. Oh, thanks. It's a little, jerky. My girlfriend was watching it, and she's like, you move around too much. And I'm like, well, it's VR. It's my headset moving around. It's not. I'm not doing it. But when you turn your head, it turns the whole thing. So it's a little could potentially be a little nauseating for people, I suppose. But I think it creates some funny moments, or could create some funny moments. Uh-oh, I know that sound. Where'd he go? There it is. It is a 66. Just don't want to get knocked off my Ravager. I don't have these guys set up to command, otherwise I just tell them to go kill it, but I should do that. Oh wow, one more hit, it's done. It's stuck. So I've been kind of floundering a bit here on Aberration. I feel like I'm not making any progress. And that's partly because of the how unfamiliar I am of it all, and I don't like going down to the blue and red areas, and I know that's the whole point. You have to do it. I'd like to go down there with a tribe mate, but she has been busy with a new job and stuff lately, so she hasn't been able to join me. So I've been considering letting a few YouTubers come on, but I don't know. I'm always considering it, aren't I? And then I don't do it. I should set up a group for these guys. Let's see here. Here we are. These are all from Ragnarok. Let's see, I'll get rid of the Tech Dino one. Rename group. Ravagers. Okay. Now take these out. Right, and add these in. Add class to group. Ravagers. Where are they? There they are. Okay. They have such a weird emote. They like turn their hand over like they're looking at something. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. I was thinking of turning the Easter event back off now that it's kind of over. I can go into the server settings and turn it off, but I really was wanting to go see if I could find an Easter Griffin and tame it in Ragnarok. before I shut it off. Because really, since I'm in control of the server, I can have Easter whenever I want. But it's kind of lame to have it running. Ooh, trouble. Are those seriously raptors attacking Paraceratherium? I don't think they have much of a chance. Oh, they're stuck behind a rock, of course. Come on, guys. Seriously? What are you even stuck on? Ugh. Yeah. Well, I got some oil. That's good. Ha! I'll let the other guys kill it. And they're stuck behind a rock. A surprise. There we go. There's a bear here. That's new. What level? 12. 66. Okay. I think that raptor just died. Let's see. Bets on the raptor? No way. Okay. Oh, there's some Ravagers. And the leader is level 24. Okay. Do I have a favorite dino? I'd say my favorite, like, I don't know. I don't think you can get them in Aberration. But my overall favorite is let me see. Yeah, I guess it's probably the Thyla. But just because they can climb and everything is so cool. The flyers, the Griffin is probably my favorite flyer. Everyone says the Snowy Owl is the best, but I raced a Snowy Owl against a Griffin with one of my tribe mates, and the Griffin was still faster. Everyone says the Snowy Owl is faster, but I don't. Maybe if you imprint it, it's faster. But Yeah, I guess the Thyla is just pretty cool. It's hard to say, you know, because they all have different jobs. You know, one that's really kind of underrated is the Rhino, the woolly Rhino. Those things are really fun to ride. There's just something that isn't quite as fun about a dino that, like a Giga or a Rex, that you attack things and you just know you're gonna win. It kind of takes the fun out of it because you just know you're gonna destroy whatever it is you're fighting. Yeah, no, that jumping around with the Griffin, that's a bug. That didn't used to do that. Now it does it even on PC. You'll see them flying in the distance and they'll be like, it'll just go dink, 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 like it's on, like snapping to an angle. That's a bug. Because they didn't used to do that, and now they just suddenly they do. Yeah, the rhinos are really... You can have a rhino that's not really that high a level. Like mine, I think was 174 or something like that. And... which I guess is a high level, so there. Proved myself wrong. But, it wasn't imprinted or anything special or bred to be crazy. It was just a tame. And when you do full run and hit, you're doing over 1,000 damage. It was crazy. Trouble over here. There's usually trouble over here. I don't see any. Yeah, so... I don't know. The rhino, I have never ever tamed a mammoth, I don't think. That's another thing that's cool about ARK is there's still things I haven't done. There are dinos I haven't tamed just because I never really was that interested. But and like the woolly rhino or woolly mammoth I never tamed. I tamed one of the Uteranus, but it wasn't that great a level. I don't feel I really experienced how cool a Uteranus can be yet. I don't think there's Uteranus on this map either. I've never tamed most of the things on this map. Never tamed a Basilisk. I just tamed my first roll rat. Never tamed a Carcanos because they're crazy. I've never tamed a rock golem because they're also crazy. Yeah, I've never even built a catapult, let alone tamed a creature with one. And I think that's what you got to do, right? You have to hit them in the face with a catapult until they're knocked out. For the Carcanos and the rock golem, both. And that really is a type of job that takes a tribe that my tribe just isn't consistent enough. I don't think these things take fall damage, do they? This is what got me killed last time. I shouldn't... You know, I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. Come on, guys. They get all obsessed with killing fish. Alright. I think it had one of the Ravagers picked up, didn't it? Oh, now I have your attention. I'm not sure what he was attacking. Was it a fish? I knew those piranhas would... Come on, guys, ignore the piranhas. Nope, they aren't going to. I just wish that my Crystal Isles map that we were running there for a while on the cluster server here didn't screw up so much. Because Crystal Isles has all these aberration creatures without all the weirdness, you know? So maybe they're gonna fix it, I don't know. I still heard it's gonna be an official map eventually. Which I kind of find surprising because, like I said, I'm not sure. I've kind of lost my confidence that Wildcard's still doing things with ARK. I don't know. I feel like they've kind of moved on to ARK 2. What, are you stuck on Clone 3? Really? Yeah, I hope they make it official as well. It's going to be a tough one because it has real performance issues. But then at least people on the console will be able to enjoy it too, because every time I would post pictures from there, everyone's like, what map is that? How can I play it? Sorry, it's a mod. You know, with the VR headset I just got, there is that VR ARK game. And I've been thinking about it. I think it's called ARK Park. I don't know. It's not open world and free and you don't do things. It's not like this. It's like on a path. All the great things I just bragged about with ARK aren't in that, I don't think. Whoa. Now see, watch them. They'll be standing there next to the corpse. They don't eat it. They just stand on it, and then they won't move. See? They just stay there. So I have to like walk over and bite, eat the corpse, and now they're free. So weird. Wow, they got through the door without a problem. Amazing. Okay, so I took the clones out. It's kind of funny to say. And got some levels on them. Ooh, kind of overweight here with the berries. Let's go put the berries away and then I'll come back. I really wish Kat would log in, because she hasn't seen the house since I did upgrading. I think it looks kind of nice. And she can make me a radiation suit maybe. Ooh. Full. Yeah, it's all from that. It's only one mod. This this mod guy, Eco, he makes all of these really cool mods that are all for decor, and this is just one. I just installed one, and that allows you to make all this type of stuff. Now there are other ones that are specific to, like, you can make your place look tribal. You can make your place look like a shipyard, and he's got all these different things, which I'd love to install all of them. And in my series, Insane Island, which has all this 34 or some mods installed on it, I have them all installed on there. But here, the people in my tribe complain it takes too long to load because of all the mods. So I just have the one. But I think, it's enough. It's enough to make it look cool, and you can spray paint these whatever color. These are just default. But yeah, it looks nice. And then got the little area up here, which will start putting more cabinets and stuff for storage if we need it, but yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. It was just so big and empty, I just wanted to fill it up with something. And it's got all these heads, all these mounted heads too. So, got a shelf here. But, yeah, thanks. It really helps out because ARK doesn't really have a lot in terms of decor. They're all pretty... All the default ARK stuff is pretty serious. Of just like the bare bones of what you need to create a tribe and go kill other tribes. So... So much. I'll take all this out, I guess. Put it in here, I suppose. I don't know where I'm storing. Did I just do that wrong? I think I did. There. Stuff all this in here, and this. Okay, I should go get that organic polymer out of there. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, though. Oh my gosh, I got all this mutton, too. Huh. What do you guys have? More organic polymer. Oh. 2 more levels, too. Oh, and I started doing a little just decorative stuff up here, too. So I put in a fireplace. And, this little seating area. Trying to put the polymer in here. I think it's full now, though. Yeah, it is. Okay. Put it in here. This isn't as good as a fridge, but it's like a preserving bin that you don't have to put spark powder in. So its spoil time is 9 days. That's pretty good. But I think it's not as good as in here. Let's see. 27, yeah, so. And these are from the Eco Decor mod too. Those, they call them ice boxes or something, but. Let me try to find a home for this mutton. I could cook it. Whoa, didn't mean to grab that. kind of just like to have the raw mutton around for taming. Since I'm not really doing the kibble thing yet. See, now I'm full. Maybe I could put some in here. But if it's not going to last very long, it's not even worth 3 days. It's alright. Let's cook this prime. It won't last very long. Yeah. Okay. I don't know who's going to eat all this food. Okay, basilisk, and there we go. Somebody asked me once, they're like, your place is so organized. And it's like, because after I go out and do a bunch of crap, I do this. Go around, put everything where it's supposed to be. Not only just to help me find it later, but so it's not a big mess everywhere. Okay. So I'm a little bit on the fence about these Ravager clones. I think to go down there and like maybe set up a base down in that blue area, I would need some muscle, and I think 5 of these would be plenty. But they're so hard to manage. They get stuck on everything. It makes me wonder if, well, I guess they do pretty good damage. I'm thinking maybe I should breed bears instead. I don't know. Not that I guess bears would be any easier. They probably get stuck on everything too. But okay, keep the rest of this, I guess. What about you? Oh, you got a lot of junk too. You got mutton too. Okay. If I just grab all this, am I going to be overweight? Let's see. Close. I can put the leather here in the saddle. Workbench. Yeah, I found a blueprint for Mastercraft Ravager saddle, so that's pretty cool. But it takes so much of fungal wood. I need to like maybe. Are there beaver over here? I think there are. I should get a beaver. An aberrant beaver. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Okay, I'm getting overburdened here. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear my tribe mate snoring. She's rarely online though. No more goes in there. Okay. Well, the mutton's secure. Not that it's really hard to find here. There's lots of mutton walking around out there. Alright. Frankly, I've got so much meat, I don't need all of this. I should go over to where the starting base we have a bunch of preserving bins over there. I should go pick those up and bring them here to start making jerky. But that takes oil, which I'm having a hell of a time finding. The oil I'm finding is pretty much from the troglodytes or troglodytes or whatever the heck they are, and tech dinos. I haven't found any places that like nodes out there. I found one node for obsidian, or one spot that has like 6 nodes of obsidian that isn't in a radiated place, but pretty much the majority of locations where there are obsidian and oil and stuff are in radiated areas. So without that radiation suit, I'm not going anywhere. And I high enough level to make it, but I don't have the points to make it, which means I need to like take some mind wipe, or as I mentioned, wait for my tribe mate to go online and she can make it, maybe. All right. How exciting is this, watching me put stuff away? You've leveled up, huh? Melee. Well, I think that's good enough for now. I never took this raptor out to see if how much damage it did. Probably going to regret doing this, because it's probably just going to die. I've got a saddle on it. It's a harness from Saddle Emporium mod, this one. So you've got all these, it's got like really cool like horse saddles and stuff. And hold on. Yeah, up here. For Equus and when did she have? Oh, this is for the elk, yeah. And pretty much the Spino's got some cool ones too. But yeah, so this is for a raptor, and it's just a simple harness. Halter, yeah. So it allows you to basically have it without much of a saddle at all. just like the way this one looks so much. And it was 180 when I found it, so... Okay, stay away from it until the disperse. Okay, here we go. There. I just want to... It's not going to be impressive, I'm sure. It's just a wild tame. There's just like nothing around here ever. Huh. Even like a light bug or something. Just to take a bite and see what its damage is. So what's going to happen is I'm going to run into something really bad and it's going to kill it. That's pretty much what happens. There's a light bug right there. 54. That is just terrible. Yeah, this thing wouldn't last too long in a fight with anything. And I don't know, even if you went through extensive breeding of these things, I don't know if you could ever make them strong. I mean, maybe if you imprinted them too, they could maybe do decent damage. Could be. Be kind of fun to try it out. I remember I tried once to make a Phiomia that was a valid mount. Like one that was worth riding around on, and so I boosted its speed and melee into it, and it, even in its best, couldn't do enough damage to make it. Yeah, it was terrible. All right, let's see. I've been on an hour and a half. It is 12:30 here, and I think I'm going to call it a night tonight. Generally, I stream every other night. And I have, like I mentioned, I've been decided to alternate between ARK and Skyrim VR. So I think the next one might be tomorrow. It breaks the pattern, but I have an opportunity tomorrow night where I have some time to myself, so I might be able to stream. We'll see. Hopefully sometime this weekend I'll be able to get some streaming in. But I've been really into the PSVR since I picked it up, so might want to stream some more of that. I've also got other games. The Rick and Morty game in VR, and the Job Simulator, and Borderlands 2 as well. So we shall see. Thanks for joining me tonight. It was nice talking to you, and Pumpkin's always on here, which is good. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do next time. I think maybe I'll breed up a few more Ravagers and see if I can make some kind of outpost or something down in that other area, down into the blue area down there. That place is so dangerous. I don't know, but as long as I keep cranking out the clones, I won't feel bad if I lose them, because I've got the mommy and daddy there that can make as many as I need. So in one of these times we may get a mutation, which would be awesome. Says you don't know if we caught my message last time, but Defoe recommended GOM. I don't know what that means. Definitely recommended. Oh, but isn't that... Okay, isn't that game on Steam though? Or is it on PSVR as well? Is that the one where you're in like an arena fighting? That did look really cool, but I thought it was just on Steam. Yeah, you send me a link. I'll see what it's about. I've been like going crazy just buying everything VR, and I'll play it and then like go, cool, what's next? I've got that Moss game with the mouse. It's a really sweet little game, but it's a puzzle game, and you know, sometimes you're in the mood for a puzzle game, and sometimes you want to kill stuff. So, yeah, weird ragdoll arena game. Yeah, I watched. Okay, one of my favorite YouTubers, Robos. And Twitch streamers, Robos. He's freaking hilarious. He's Swedish, and I watched him play that game, and he's not. He swears pretty much every other word, but he's hilarious. I've seen him play that. It does look like a lot of fun. Okay, so if that's on PSVR, that's awesome. There's also one on there called Bar Fight, where you just go and it's different bars, and you just go in and just for no reason start picking fights with people in the bar. And they said it's not like technically very awesome. It's like full of bugs and bad ragdoll and silly, but that's kind of what the point was, I think. So that would be kind of funny to check out too. Yeah. It's silly because it's like it didn't seem like the people had any weight. Like you could just pick them up and throw them over the railing. But anyway, yeah. So there's lots of funny things with VR. I think would be pretty hilarious to check out. All right. So thanks for joining me tonight. You guys have a good night, and All my videos get uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is also Curse the Dawn. And, of course, there's the Instagram Curse the Dawn. There's Twitter, which is Curse the Dawn 1. So I appreciate you guys joining me tonight, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.